Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I'm really glad you could join me again. So today I have a few lovely things to share with you. It is my birthday in about 2 weeks' time and I wanted to treat myself to something that I've always wanted to have. So there are a few things on that list, by the way, but I was thinking about what I would particularly enjoy at this moment. And every morning I wake up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I've been getting into coffee recently, perhaps over the last year or so. And at home, I don't have a proper coffee machine. I have one of those percolators where you add the ground coffee in and then you push it down and then you pour the coffee. And even though it's okay, it isn't the best, and I can tell now that I'm enjoying coffee a lot more that I could really do with something beautiful to have for my coffee. So I decided to treat myself to a very beautiful coffee machine that is being delivered today, so I'm excited to get that. And then I'm also going to be thinking about the decoration of my main bathroom. So I think I mentioned that last time, that I was going to redecorate that by painting the tiles. The paint has come, and then last night I was having a bath and I put the lamp that is on the kitchen side, the cordless lamp, into the bathroom, and it just made such a difference. So I'm going to be thinking about little things like that, lighting. And last night I was on Facebook Marketplace and I found a very beautiful antique side table that will go in the bathroom and that I can put a mirror on, a candle, some hand cream and lotion, things like that, probably the lamps as well, and just make this room a lot more cozy, a lot more beautiful. So I am going to be doing that over the next few days, and I will do a video about the whole thing so that you can watch the whole process. But I just want to share with you a few of those things today. So I'm very excited to get my coffee machine. I am pretty much a novice when it comes to coffee, so I'm going to have to learn as I go. But I just thought, get a proper machine. I will definitely use it. I have my coffee every morning, and it is one of those things that has become something that gets me out of bed, because I look forward to that slow ritual of making my coffee, sitting there drinking it before I go to the gym or Pilates, and just enjoying half an hour of peace before the day begins. So I know that I am going to use the machine. It was quite expensive, not that expensive, but you know, I'm not used to shelling out on these big purchases, but I think it's something that will really improve my life. And as I have made the kitchen more cozy, I'm really enjoying being there as well. So I decided to, because where I want to put my coffee machine is currently where the kettle is, and I've had that kettle for about 3 years. It was very inexpensive. And years ago, when I lived in my old apartment, I had one of those kettles that you put on top of the hob and it steams and whistles, and it's so old-fashioned and so cute. So I decided to get one of those, and I'm going to take my old kettle to the charity shop. So yeah, I'm going to jig around my kitchen so that I can put the new coffee machine there, and then my new hob kettle, or whistling kettle, will be coming on Friday. So I'm very excited. These are just very small things, but I am so content at home lately. I don't know what it is. Usually in January I get bored, I get a little bit down because the weather's so bad, and I'm just very antsy to get away and escape. But this year is truly, truly different. I've been at home a lot because I was ill, and I haven't really been doing anything. A lot of friends are doing dry January, so everybody is not many people are being social. And I'm just at home and having the most blissful time. When I said earlier that I was having a bath last night, I was laying there in the bath. I had some beautiful music on, candlelit, a little lamp, and I thought, wow, how wonderful is life? Just a very simple thing in the evening, in the bath, beautiful. So I'm really, really enjoying being at home, and it's such a lovely thing that you don't have to try and escape somewhere. So yeah, all these little things that I'm doing, it is the perfect time of year, January, when not much is going on, and you have to really make the best of your home, because we're hibernating. We're all hibernating and trying to be as happy as possible through the winter. So yeah, I'm enjoying winter for the first time in my life, probably, which is a really great thing. So yes, this is just a very easy, cozy video where I share with you a few lovely things. And yes, we're going to get started on this bathroom renovation. Morning. I have just arrived at IKEA. I've dropped Sophie off for her monthly groom, and it's about 40 minutes away from my home in Edinburgh. So when I come here, I always try to either go to the Dobbies Garden Centre, or I come here to IKEA, so that I don't have to drive all the way back, and I can wait for her while she's having her groom. So I've just arrived, and I would like to have a look for a rug for my bathroom. So when I was here last time and I bought the rug for my dining room, I saw that they had some quite nice runners, and I just think rugs are a really great way of cozying up a space, making it feel more like a space that you want to relax in rather than something that's utilitarian. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. But and also the floor in the bathroom isn't the prettiest, and I've been thinking about ways that I can alter it without spending too much money, and the fact that it is a rental. I could get some linoleum, but I don't know how to fit it, and I don't really want to spend money on fitting it. Or I could paint the floor, but that would be quite tricky, I think, and then walking on it, I'm not sure how long it would last. So I'm still deciding what to do about it, but definitely whether I have a new floor or whether I just leave it, I definitely want to have a rug. So I'm going to come here to IKEA and have a look at some rugs. My beautiful new antique piece of furniture was delivered at 7:30 this morning, and it is perfect. I haven't tried it in the bathroom yet. I was a little bit concerned that it'd be too big before it arrived, but it is smaller than I expected, which is normally a bad thing, but not today. So it is perfect, and I just think these little changes are going to make such a difference to the bathroom, and I'm very excited to get started on it. It's a lovely sunny morning. It is, what's the temperature today? It doesn't seem to tell me on the car. 7 degrees Celsius, so not too cold. In fact, the weather here in Edinburgh hasn't been bad at all. It's been a little bit chilly, but we've had no snow. And the rest of the UK has had a lot of snow. So it's a beautiful bright morning, and I do like coming here to IKEA. I know it's basic, but there's just something about finding things for the home, and it is a one-stop shop that you can just browse and look. And I'm going to try to be very restrained today and not get anything that I don't need, because when I come here I tend to, ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this, and you spend way more than you planned. So I'm going to be very well behaved, close my eyes walking through, and just try to get the rug. But we'll see. Oh, one other thing that I was thinking, I was having a bath the other night, and I thought about putting a beautiful curtain across the bath, because I never use the shower in that room, so it wouldn't get damp or horrible, and just thought a curtain would again add that layer of texture and comfort. So I'm going to have a look at the curtains and curtain poles too, but mainly I'm here for the rug. I'm going to show you my new little antique piece for the bathroom. It's here, and I think this is just perfect. I love the detailing here, this crisscross, and it's got this gorgeous band, and it's in such great condition with the leather top. The legs are beautiful, so it's quite French, a little bit English too, but the nice fluid lines give it that French beauty. And I think this in the bathroom, which I'm going to show you next, I've never shown my bathroom before, but I think that with beauty products, 2 lamps on the top, little thin lamps, will just give the room such an uplift, such a glow up, and I think it's a really beautiful piece. I don't really use that bathroom very often, so it can be a showpiece, but something that has, you know, flowers on there when guests come over, a lovely candle, and just to make the room more beautiful. So let me go into the bathroom and show you that. My new coffee machine arrived. I'm excited to open it. So I've never shown this bathroom before because they're so uninspiring and just nothing that I've never really wanted to. But we're going to make over the bathroom, so I'm going to show you it. So you can see it is not a tiny space. It's got the bath there, very depressing tiles, and the floor isn't very beautiful either, but the new antique piece can go here on this wall, and I was thinking to have a beautiful painting here on the wall. So in terms of what I'm going to do in here, you can see the tiles are really, really unfortunate and not nice at all. So I'm going to paint them, and every other tile will be painted a different colour. So I've got two colours, and so that one will be painted, that one will be painted, and so on. And I'm going to show you an inspiration photo. So I'm going to do that. I've given the wooden panel one coat of white paint, that needs another one. And then I might change the toilet seat to a white one. But I think the tiles would that's going to make a huge difference. And then obviously I'm going to paint the walls and all of the trim because that needs a bit of a spruce up as well. But when I was saying about the curtain, I think it might look good with the curtain going across here, just to soften this and make it look a lot better. But yes, the bathroom isn't bad, very uninspiring, very old-fashioned now, very dated, should I say. These are so 1990s, maybe even 80s. And yeah, but I don't own this apartment, so I don't want to spend too much. I want to spend, you know, the most expensive thing is the new antique piece, but that's mine. I can take that with me wherever I move, so it's not a problem. The paint cost me £40, so this is going to be a very inexpensive makeover and something that I'm not going to waste money on. So it's just to make my life more beautiful and for me to enjoy being at home even more than I do. So I thought that I would show you what I got from IKEA today, and even though I promised that I wouldn't buy anything that I didn't come for, I ended up buying more than I planned, but not too much. And to be honest, everything in here I need. So I got this beautiful vase because I never have enough vases for flowers, and I just really loved the shape of this one. I need a vase like this where it's thin here, but then it tapers out so that it can catch all of the flowers without them flopping everywhere, and I just really liked the shape, and it's quite a thin, beautiful vase. I have a lot of flowers in the house, so I need vases. This wasn't expensive, £3. And then, because I've got my new coffee maker, I decided to get some espresso cups. I do like an espresso. So little espresso cups with saucers. These were very cute. £3 again. I think I got 2 of those. Yes. 2 of those. So then I can have a little espresso, or if a friend comes over, we can have an espresso together. And then I got some coffee mugs. These are very simple, very nice, smooth kind of earthenware. So you can have a nice big cappuccino or a latte. I got 2 of them, I think. Yes, I did. 2 of those. So yeah, these can sit nicely on top of my coffee machine. There's a warming plate on top, and these can sit there. I like this. And then I got the rug. So this is a very simple, plain rug. It's got a very nice texture to it. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but I like that very simple texture. It's simple and neutral. Yeah, it's going to do the trick in the bathroom. Just simple and chic. Where's the light? Inoffensive, but just to soften the bathroom and make it look a bit more cozy and homely, so that it feels like a relaxing space in there. So I managed to get round IKEA in about 30 minutes. I could have bought more things, but I resisted. I thought, do I actually need this? Nope. So everything that I bought today, I did need. So I'm very happy with my little purchases. Oh, and I think, oh yeah, I did. I also bought a frother, a coffee frother. So I'm going to set up my coffee machine now. I'm going to mess around with it, have a play, and I'll probably make a coffee first thing tomorrow morning so that you can see my new coffee. Hopefully it will work. I have put the new antique desk in the bathroom to see how it would look, and I'm disappointed to let you know that it's actually a little bit too big. So it does fit in the gap quite nicely, but it's the width, the depth of the desk that is wrong. It sticks out much too far, it's kind of blocking the loo, and it just doesn't look right. So I am going to show you. I wasn't going to show you the desk until the bathroom was decorated, because then it kind of makes it more of an elegant surprise, but because it doesn't fit, it's not an option for in there. But it's okay, because I'm going to take it out of there, put it into my bedroom where my dressing table is, and I think my dressing table can go where the desk for the bathroom was supposed to go. So yeah, there's going to be a swap round. I'm going to show you now how the desk looks in the bathroom, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me that it doesn't work. We've got the ladies, Peggy and Sophie. Nathan's gone to London for a work trip, so I'm having Peggy for the weekend. So let me take you through and show you. Look at the light in here, it's so beautiful. A winter's day, casting a lovely glow here. So let me show you. I'm going to actually stand in the bath so that you can see. But yes, it doesn't really work. It's kind of blocking the loo. On camera it doesn't look so bad actually, but I just don't think it works. It's a shame, because it looks like a very gentleman's bathroom with that, and then the painting of the man, which I hadn't really known where to put. I still haven't reframed him. But I think it will look great with the dressing table there from my bedroom. Such a lovely piece. In fact, I'm going to show you the dressing table. So that is the table that can replace that one. I think that will work quite well. So I will check it out, and if it does work, I'm not going to show you, because I want the renovation of the bathroom to be a surprise, something that we can enjoy seeing when everything has come together. My outfit today, I've got these lovely trousers from, I think these are from Marks and Spencer, a black Uniqlo jumper, and my Zara leather shoes. So I wanted to show you my new coffee machine, my new coffee station. So this is a Sage coffee machine, and I took my time to read about the different machines that were available. And actually my hairdresser, Bruce Macefield, who is a real coffee aficionado, I had my hair done earlier in the week, and he told me that Sage are a great little machine for something that's, you know, not very, very expensive, but still barista style coffee that is wonderful. So I took his advice and I got this one, and I have to say, the first thing is it's very smart. It looks elegant here in the space. I've got my espresso cups from IKEA on top, and as you can see, the plastic coverings are still on here, and I need to, this weekend, take a little bit of time to see how to use the machine, because I don't really have any clue. I need to buy some coffee beans, and I need to get on YouTube, and I'm going to watch a few tutorials. But let me just flip the camera around. I am very excited about the prospect of waking up in the morning and turning on my coffee machine and making myself a lovely coffee, and just taking that 10-15 minutes just to stand and enjoy my coffee in the morning. and that is why I bought it, because it's, for me, life is all about little beautiful rituals that make your life so much more happy, so much more beautiful, but the small things. And that is what has made my life thrive, I think, is that I find these moments of joy without having to rely on big moments. And even though big moments are beautiful as well, you know, you have to be content with everyday life, and that is what I've always tried to do, is to enjoy everyday life to the max. I have to tell you that for me, it's been a game changer. I really do enjoy living every day with the small things. So another small thing is my kettle that arrived last night. So this is a Smeg kettle, and so shiny, new and beautiful. And it's so simple. You just fill it with water, pop it onto the hob, and it starts to whistle to let you know that it's boiled. So retro, so chic. And I will take my electric kettle to either the charity shop, or I'll see if any of my friends want to have it. Some of them have holiday lets and things like that, so they might want to have it for that. But yeah, I'm very happy. I'm really excited to make my very first coffee on the machine. It's going to be great. So yes, just these small moments, and I will show you the kettle whistling as well, because it's quite sweet. One more thing that I wanted to show you. When the other day I went for a coffee with Nathan, and we were walking past a charity shop, and in the window they had an oil painting, and I bought it. It was £50. I'm going to show you this now because I've hung it in the dining room. Oh, so you can see that I've been experimenting with paint here in the kitchen as well. I mean, that isn't too much of a difference for the kitchen, but it will really just take it from being white to something more warm. But here is my painting, and I just thought this was quite cute, quite charming. A peasant girl, I think, with a bow of hay, and I really liked the frame. So that was £50 from the charity shop, and I thought that was a great little purchase. So it goes really beautifully in the dining room, and you can see again I was experimenting with paint on these walls. I'm not going to go for a lighter colour, I am going to go darker. I quite like the dark, moody vibe for this room, but I do love the dining room now with the rug. It just makes such a difference having that rug. It's really lifted everything, and I love, you've got the light rug, the dark wood of the table, and then the lighter chairs. I like that eclectic, mismatched look for the room. But yeah, let me know what you think of my little lady painting. And it says 1892. Quite cool. Well, I mentioned in my last video that I was going to give a copy of this book away. It's called Home by India Knight. And this is such a lovely book. I mentioned it last time. It's just a book about your home, how to make it very beautiful for yourselves. It goes through lots of things such as paint colours, lighting, picking beautiful pieces of furniture, how to pick the perfect sofa for comfort, going through kitchens, sitting rooms, bedrooms, gardens, everything. It is a book about the home that is non-judgmental. It really encourages you to think about your style and how you want to live to make life really beautiful. So I got thousands of comments because I asked you to leave me a comment and I would choose somebody at random. So I got on here 1,200 comments. So earlier this morning I clicked on the comment section, whizzed through, and I let it stop, and the person who it stopped on was Deborah Goodchild, and her comment said, which is a very nice comment being as it's so random, "I'm still learning about what my interior style is. I love antiques but get so easily influenced in trends and end up regretting certain purchases. I think I need to listen more to my own personal tastes. Thank you for your inspiration." Oh, well, that's a pleasure, and thank you for your lovely comment. And I think you are the perfect person to receive this gift from me if you're still learning about your interior style and need a little bit of help. This book will be really great. So, Deborah, I will message you here on YouTube so that you can give me your address details and I will give you a copy of this book. This is my copy, but I'll get you a brand new one and send that out to you wherever you are. And a few people commented saying, oh, I live in Canada, I live in Germany, someone was in Australia. You don't have to send the book all this way, but really, if the comment landed on somebody who was from Australia, I would send you the book. That is my deal, that is what I would do. It's absolutely fine. And I think this is just such a lovely thing, and I'm actually considering whether I should do this once a month, maybe at the end of every month, give away a book or a little gift. So let me know what you think about that. I think it would be a lovely thing to do, just as a way to say thank you for your support and your kindness. I often buy my friends a cup of coffee or a bunch of flowers or a bottle of wine, so I can extend that to my friends online as well. I think it's a very nice thing to do. So yes, I'm very busy. Compared to the last time that I filmed, I'm feeling so much better now. This whole week I've been going back to the gym and Pilates and I feel much better. I love to get my body moving so that I feel ready to take on the week, and I'm slowly getting back into work. But yeah, I feel like I'm back to myself. Touch wood. So yeah, I've got the ladies. I think we're going to take a little walk now. It's quite sunny outside. So I'm going to do that, and then in the next few weeks I'm going to be doing a little bit of travel with Nathan. It's my birthday next week on the 23rd, and I always like to go somewhere in Scotland. So we're going to go, Nathan's taking me for a surprise trip. I'm not sure where we're going. He just told me to organise for Sophie to be taken care of, and then he would deal with everything else. So I'm so lucky to have such a great best friend like him who organises these things. And then we've got a few bits of travel up in the Highlands, and then we're going to York, and then where else are we going? Oh, and then my friend Kimberly is taking me on a birthday trip on the 7th of February. So I've got quite a few things coming up and I'm excited. It's going to be my 36th birthday this year. Unbelievable. How exciting. Yes, it's been lovely to be back. Lovely to be focusing on my home. This weekend I'm going to figure out my coffee machine. I'm so excited to make myself a lovely coffee. And yeah, I'm going to have a very slow, peaceful, relaxing weekend. And I wish the same for you too. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. But until then, do take care. All right, everyone. See you soon.